Week's our Transformers toy review. Well, this week we are looking at Combaticon Vortex, and but before we get to Vortex, we are going to be doing our shout outs of the week. First at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, which is the video game outlet here in Winchester, where you can get all kinds of video games from the Atari all the way up to the current systems, all video games to go for each. So definitely check them out. And after you leave there, you can go across the Walker Mall to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you can get all your toys and collectible needs. Unfortunately, I got this guy from eBay with the rest of the Combaticons. So, it still works. And then after you leave Time Travelers, you can go and get comic books from 80 Weems Lane, which is the home of Four Color Fantasies, the comic book shop. So go ahead and check them out. You can get Marvel, DC, IDW, and all points in between. So go ahead and check them out. Excuse me. And then once you leave there, you can go and get all your comic book needs met there. And then after you leave there, you can go to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street across from the library to Tropical Islands and get all your Jamaican food. See Lloyd and his wonderful staff. So go ahead and get your tummy full on Jamaican food. Once you leave there and you're looking for a bank to go to, you can go to Bank of Clark or United Bank. Either bank is pretty good, so go ahead and check them out. After you leave there, you can go to 133 West Boscawen Street, Suite number 10, which is the home of Healing Grace Counseling Services for mental health, being that Cobra Island supports mental health awareness. And if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for at Healing Grace, you can go to Northwestern Community Services and check them out and see what they got going on. And after you leave there, you can go to Four Color Fantasies. No, not Four Color Fantasies. We already did that. But you can go and see Mixed Tree Services to get all your tree services needs met. And then if you're looking for insurance for like car insurance and renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, you can go to State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Or you can go to Farmers. Either one will hook you up. And when you leave there, if you need gas for your newly insured vehicle, you can go to Sheets. Get your gas tank full as well as your belly full. Why does Sheets not? So let's take a look at Vortex. He does make the right arm to Bruticus. And after we get him transformed into his arm mode, we'll take a look at Bruticus. As of, where he is as of Vortex being on it. But as you can tell, you got a lot of robot kibble and whatnot. Or not robot kibble, but helicopter kibble. But his head does rotate the full 360 and whatnot, but that's about all you can get with it. His arms are on ball joints, which can pretty much roll everywhere. And bends at the elbow. No wrist articulation due to the missiles on there, mold sculpted missiles. But his legs are also on ball joints. They can swivel out, forwards, backwards. As you can tell, he has a knee bend. He's got foot articulation, or mainly toe articulation due to transformation. He does have a wrist swivel. But let's go ahead and take a look at him in his helicopter mode. So here's Vortex in his helicopter mode. And his blades do spin. But not of the greatest, but they do spin. And of course, as you can see, that he does have his robot head kibble and arm kibble. But he's still a good helicopter. this is a really good look for him, in my opinion. So hey, whatever works. So let's go ahead and take a look at him in his R mode. So here he is in R mode, you know, which is a pretty good looking mode. Which every R mode on Transformers comes with a hand, which I actually had added the gun to it. But and whatnot. So let's get the hand on so you can get a good look at him in his R mode. So here he is in his R mode, ready to get hooked up to Bruticus. So let's bring in Onslaught and go ahead and hook him up. So here we are with establishing Bruticus, with Vortex and Onslaught. Next week we got Blast Off, and then we got Swindle and Brawl after that, and then we'll have Bruticus. So tune in through the whole month of July as we do the rest of the Combaticons and Bruticus. So tune in to the next one. Until all are one, see you later.